Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Sometimes it's all about being serious. We're going to be serious today. Seriously. SPG gameplay. There it is. My favorite SPG, the FV3805.
Let's go.
Let's go. Why do I say that? I do not think this guy is equipped as I would equip it. The most fun I've ever had in an SPG, and maybe I will do it again just for fun, live, is play this SPG with the stock gun. Seriously. And the reason is, it shoots really fast. It shoots for a high tier SPG, it shoots the fastest of all. With this guy, I believe has the traditional. This gun does more damage, right? Let's see. Come on, aim. Make it count. Make it count. That wasn't close. It was close. He's got a 1103 stun assist. Now, if he was using the stock gun, he would already be low. Maybe this is. It's possible that it is. Although, maybe, I'm not sure. Let's look at the shot. This could be it. Maybe I've inadvertently... Yes, I think it is. Great shot. Great Scott. Let's see. Yeah, 38 penetration, 650 damage. Okay. I think this is the stock gun. It just shoots so fast. I think, well done, my friend. And the beauty of it is, it's the SPG trick, guys. It's the SPG trick that you don't do a lot of damage. You do not do a lot of damage. He's rolling. What are his rolls? 183, 281. You know, he'll roll 150, 160, 200. Let's see. Shot. That was close. 0. But the point is, because you're shooting so fast, you have a much higher chance of getting stun assist, because they're just stunned so often. You're shooting twice as fast as the big gun, so you shoot targets that are in positions where your teammates can shoot. Little scratches at the enemies. And it shoots so fast that sometimes if you focus fire on some tanks that are in a choke point, you know, most maps have choke points, like he was focusing on the guys on the ridgeline. This is not probably the best map for it, but he should take some shots on the 0 line. You focus on tanks that are on the choke point, or at a choke point, like over here, that are engaging your teammates. You shoot them once, you do 115 damage, and you stun them. They use their med kit. Well, then very quickly you stun them again, and then they can't unstun themselves. You see, and they're at the choke point, so they're going to get shot by your teammates, and you just keep throwing shells there. You keep throwing shells. Boop. And every time your teammates shoot, like this, he's stunned for 12 seconds. His teammates, there you go. He just racks up the stun assist. And what that does is it steals the XP from your teammates. It does. It steals 50% of the XP they would have got from that damage, because you've stunned the tank. Right? You've stunned them, and they're going to shoot, and you're going to get stun assist on their damage, just as opposed to spotting assist or tracking assist. All of those steal the XP from your teammates. That's why really good players that play the fast firing medium tanks, the unicums, they will always go for the tracking shot. Also, it's good to track people because then they're immobile. It's easier to fight someone who's been tracked. But especially at the end of the game when there's 3 or 4 people rushing to do the last bit of damage, you could pump a shot and pen the guy. And then your teammates shoot 3 or 4 times and you get 1 shot worth of damage and the enemy dies. You'd get more value if you track the enemy, even if you do no damage. Even if you just shoot the track wheel and you track them and it doesn't give you a damage roll. If you track them and then you... and go to your Flat Earth group in Facebook, says the Object 430. Okay. If you do a tracking shot and then your teammates do more than twice the alpha of your gun, if you get 1800 tracking assist when you're doing the mop-up damage at the end, you've got more XP accumulated and you've stolen half the XP from those teammates. I don't think this is the stock gun. I think this is maybe the middle gun. Although it does look like a little bitty peepee, so maybe it is. You guys let me know if you can tell. Some of you have played this game so much you can tell just by looking at someone's peepee whether it's stock or whether it's full grown. Right? So, if you want to troll people, it's too bad you can't platoon with other platoon with other SPGs now. But if you want to troll, all of you, get this FV3805, play it with the stock gun, and fire lob shells at the choke points. Even though you're not going to do a lot of damage, you're probably going to get ace tanker a lot. You're going to finish on top with XP, because you can steal everyone else's. Not only are you doing well, but your teammates are doing worse. So let's see. If I have not checked the post-game stats. I've not checked this battle. Just hit an AP shell and we have a good RNG, fellas. Don't load AP shells. Okay, here we go. He's got, what has he got? 4,300. And there goes another 600. Another 1,000. 5,000 stun assist. Because he can reload so fast. You might even get the kill here. Come on. Oh, no, too late. It looks like this could be it. But it's interesting. Very fun. To me, much more fun than trying to do a lot of damage in SPGs now, because you get trolled so much. You miss shots. You low roll. You play that T92 and you miss the tank by this much and you roll 12. Even though you're supposed to have a 14-meter splash radius, right? Wargaming thinks a 14-meter splash radius. If you hit the tank, you miss by 6 inches. You splash for 0. 14 meters splash radius on what's the splash radius on this one? This is tiny. This one's 7.6 meter damage radius. And a T92 with the big gun is like 14 meters. A tank is what? Like 10 meters long? Not even. 14 meters is 45 feet. Okay? Like you should be able to miss a tank by the length of a tank and do damage. But that's not how this game... The numbers are meaningless, right? So you get trolled too much. But if he does another stun here... He's stunned again. Whoa! Is the Object 430 going to shoot him? Yes, a little bit more stun assistance. I got some assistance. He steals the assistance. So give it a shot, guys. Give it a shot. He aces the tank, right? Even though he only did 2,900 damage, which is not a lot. He finishes on top. All because of 6,000 stun assist. 6,012. Well done, my friend. And it makes credits with no premium account. Wargaming. There's a bug in the game. You're allowing players to have fun with SPGs, with the stock gun. Ooh, you better fix that. Better decrease the stun radius. So anyways, guys, that's probably the most fun you can have in an SPG, in my opinion. Give it a shot. Let's switch it up now. I have not featured this. I don't think I've ever featured the Lorraine 15551. Tier 8 Frenchie. The little French SPG.
Yeah, I got it.
Le SPG de la France. There it goes. Supposed to be fast, right? What kind of a gun does this have at Tier 8? 45 penetration and 680 HP. So you can see a very similar gun to what we just saw in the Tier 9. I believe that guy was using the stock gun then, wasn't he? 7.6 meter damage radius. Pretty much the same gun, but at Tier 8. So we just watched the Tier 9 guy play with the low tier gun. And the beauty is there's, at Tier 9 you get in Tier 10 games. There's a lot more HP. Your teammates have much bigger guns. That landed within 7.6 meters of the tank, and you can see it did 0. So, this damage radius, like I said, is just a figment of Wargaming's imagination, which is, like a lot of the numbers in this game are just figments of Wargaming's imagination. 7.6 meters. For those of you who don't know, like some of you are watching from the United States, you guys use feet still. A meter is more than a yard. A meter is like a yard plus an inch or two. Right? So a yard is, for those of you who are from the United States that actually took math, a yard is 3 feet. So a meter is a little bit more than 3 feet. 7.6 meters is about 23 feet. 23 feet is the damage radius of this shell. So if a shell lands, if a tank is within 23 feet of the shell, you should do a little bit of damage. And of course we know that's not true. As I mentioned in the first game, and you saw it in that shot, right? Shell missed by... like, how long is a tank? How long is a tank? 26 feet? That's a guess. What's a tank? 30 feet? 25 feet? The length of a tank? So if you miss by the length of a tank, you should do it. That's the edge. So the big guns, like I said in the first game, 15 meter damage radius. 15 meters. I told you. 40. I underestimated about 50 feet. That's why I can't stand playing that T92. You shoot. I know the shot was in 50 feet of the tank, and you get reloads. Just make it count. Making it count. So this is fun, but he's in Tier 8, so it's not as. He's doing a proportional amount of damage that he should be doing at Tier 8. With the HP pool, right? But when you do it in the Tier 9 in a Tier 10 game, it's unexpected by the Tier 10 players. They get hit, they get hit for 190, 201, 143, and they go, that's no big deal. But then they keep getting hit over and over and over again, and you got to use food, gun rammer directive, You can get that skill where your gun shoots faster if you're below a certain amount of HP, and then shoot an HE shell into the rock to lower your... you can do all those things. So you're just shooting every 15 seconds. And you could keep someone permanently stunned. Almost. Right? What's the stun duration? On this one, stun duration is between 12 and 27 seconds, right? If you're stunning them for 20 seconds, you reload in 20 seconds. They're perma-stunned. And you laugh. Well, I do. You just laugh and laugh. And the first time they get to use the med kit. $20,000 automatic, large first aid kit. 20,000 credits. And then after that, it's just, he's stunned again. And again. And again. And again. And they rage and they send you messages after the game, they're very angry. And then you type back, LOL, I had fun, did you? Hope to meet you again on the battlefield. It is a game. Imagine getting really angry if you're playing chess, right? And someone has a knight, and they jump over the piece and take your rook. Imagine getting upset. Fucking asshole! Uninstall! This is that's what the knight does. It jumps over, it goes up and across. That's the rules of the game. Well, this is the rules of this game. I sit at the back eating Twinkie, hop, 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 and I click, and you get damaged. That's the rule. It's Wargaming's fault. Okay. Now, you see this guy. Only 320 stun assist because I guess his shots, well, not as much HP pull, but also his shots, they're hitting. He's doing damage, but he maybe isn't strategically shooting where his teammates can damage the tank that he has stunned. Right now he runs the risk of damaging his teammate. Let's see if he does it anyway. Let her rip, buddy. Let her rip. You should mark the ground. In a situation... Oh, okay, the teammate avoided it. But when you're going to do that, mark the ground. That's what I do. You press T, and it marks the ground, letting your teammate know. A white circle shows up there. That I'm aiming there. Be careful. That's what that means. And then if I mark the ground and the teammate doesn't give a little distance, I let her rip. Screw you. I marked the ground. You didn't move. You're stunned. But if you don't mark the ground, it's not too cool to shoot and damage your teammate. That's the way I see it, right? You should never try and damage your teammate. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, if I'm trying to help a teammate and I've got a shell ready to go, I'm not going to not fire it. Right? This is a game where you shoot people. And if I mark the ground and say, hey, I'm loaded and I'm ready to shoot, I'm going to help you. If he doesn't respect that, I just let it rip. But I don't intentionally, you know, lob a shell in amongst three of my teammates. And they rage. Stun him, buddy. Stun him. Stun him right now. And now hopefully you get some stun assist. Boom.
We hit a module.
You hit a module. Now, let's see what his post-game stats are like. He's got about the same amount of damage, right? Proportionally, tier for tier. He's done good damage. But not that... Oh, he's got a little stun assist now. So this really helped. Okay, stun assist went to 1,500. It was below 1,000. But now, let's see the post-game stats. He did end up acing it. I believe on that last bit of stun assist. Over 3,000, maybe a little bit of blind damage. Oh, but he did not finish on top. You see that, guys? He did not finish on top. And that's because 1,500 is good. It's enough to ace the tank, but he didn't steal enough of the XP from his teammates. If he would have done the same amount of damage but racked up 5,000 stun assist and stolen that XP from his teammates that are involved in the action, he would have finished on top. Right? If you want to finish on top, troll your teammates, complete missions, and get more XP. Try to fire at the choke points where you know your teammates are going to do damage. They're going to do damage anyway. Stun the guys that they're going to damage and keep stunning them. And you're stealing. Steal your teammates' XP. And even with a regular account, you would have made credits. So, Wargaming, you're letting this go on. This is how you designed your game, and I'm just telling everyone. Okay? I'm letting you guys know. Let the stealing begin.